you may ask to look at your cell phone to see your messages. Now, my question to the audience, would you be insulted? Would you be angry? Or would you be compliant if your mate asked to look at your cell phone not once, not twice, but a little often? They want to look at your cell phone. How would that make you feel?
Hmm.
Again,
Okay.
would it insult you? Would you become angry? Or would you be compliant and show it to them?
So yeah, I'll go because this is easy for me. I'm going to be 100% compliant because if I am with someone, then I am fully with them 110%. So you can go through my phone, but let's not make a habit of it. Like if you want to see what I'm doing at any given time, sure. If you need some reassurance, if you need some clarification to something or anything, absolutely be my guest. Go ahead at the drop of a dime. Here you go. Matter of fact, you probably already know my passcode to get into my phone because I never
Mm-hmm.
keep that secret
Right.
from my partner. You know what I mean? But after you've seen that there is nothing in there for you to be feeling a type of way about, then we going to dead that right then and there. Like it's a done deal. It's not going to be a repetitive thing because I'm going to respect your privacy just as I expect you to respect mine. And so therefore, if I'm not able to clear it up for you by you going through my phone, you know what I mean? Then
Mm-hmm.
we need to discuss some deeper trust issues than just,
Right.
what it is that you feel as though you have not found in my phone, and it wants to be an ongoing situation. Like a one and done, I don't have no problem whatsoever, but we not gonna make a habit of that, young boy. We just not.
I totally agree with you, Ish. I have no problem because I have nothing to hide. If I'm with somebody, that's one thing I do not. I have nothing to hide. In fact, like you say, you're gonna know my passcode. Cause my thing is I want somebody to know my passcode. Just I may pass out. You need my passcode. But you may know my passcode. There were times when I didn't even have a passcode on there. I just leave my phone out on the counter. I didn't have
Mhm,
anything to hide. But
mhm,
if you consistently ask to go through my phone, then yeah, I'm going to feel insulted that you don't trust me. So I'm going to first feel insulted. Like the first time, I'm going to be compliant. Second time, I may be compliant. That second time, the third time, I'm going to be insulted. That fourth time, I'm just going to be plain out angry. So yeah, so I guess
now
that
I'm
would
gonna
be
tell
all three
you,
of them.
you're good, KD. Because right as I'm giving you the phone to go through, you gonna know that this is your one and only time, sir. And you ain't getting no two, three, four, five, six times.
What's up, T? So T,
Yeah.
are you giving your mate the phone?
First of all, I'm not even answering this question.
Yeah.
I didn't told y'all. I'm being quiet until ideology. Y'all have the floor. It,
No, T, that's not fair. Now you got to answer this
y'all have the
question.
floor.
Are you letting your mate look through your phone?
You pay my phone bill?
I like that. I like that. So that's a big no. Now, what if they are paying your phone bill?
Why would I allow you to pay my phone bill? The fuck are we talking about?
I mean, sometimes they may just pay your phone bill.
No, thank you, man. How's everybody doing in the chat? Make sure y'all like and share the video. Um, no, Katie.
Nell,
And you just skip right over the fucking thing and jump right. But I guess no, I ain't got time for that. I don't worry about nobody's phone. I don't worry about my phone. No, it just lends itself to a lot of drama, a lot of unnecessary. Hopefully we both got enough trust for each other. We could leave each other phone alone. What I mean, it's nothing than passing somebody your phone and showing them a video phone or whatever. But it's different when somebody want to go through your shit just to go through it because of, trust issues and things like that. Because regardless of whatever, you giving them the phone, when a person has, these preconceived notions, or they've created these narratives in their mind, they looking for something, and regardless of if it's something simple as just whatever, somebody in your DMs and shit like that, or somebody sending you a message or whatever, or somebody sending you just a general compliment, they gonna run with that narrative. So, you know what I mean? It's just, again, it's a self-esteem issue. And again, my self-esteem is at an all-time high. So I don't feel like there's nothing out there better than me. So why am I worried about what's on her phone and vice versa? I don't care if I was paying her bills. I don't care if I bought the phone. I don't care. I don't care if I in the apps that she using. It's not my business. It's not my business. And it ain't. Because, and then what happens, this is what happens. What people don't understand what happens. You go through somebody's phone and you find something. Now you dejected. Now you all fucked up. Now you are whatever the case may be. Now you wish you never did it. Now you've opened up a Pandora's box. It just leads to a whole lot of unnecessary. And I'm cool. I'm cool with my phone. My phone is good enough for me. Her phone is her phone. You got it.
So Nell answered the second part of the question, really basically, because my next question would be, would you ask to go through somebody's phone? Because I would. Now I noticed that some of them, in the comments were mentioning that they wouldn't even want to go through anyone's phone. I would never even ask to go through my mate's phone. I mean, that's their business.
I don't even ask nobody when they phone ring, who that? I don't care. If I don't even say, yo, who that? Tell them. If you tell me that's somebody on the phone and they said, hey, no, all right, tell them I said, what's up? I don't even be worrying about if your phone ringing and somebody, like, if I could be in the car with my lady and if the phone ring and we in her car and it come up on the screen or whatever, or if it come up on, it just say Bobby, I don't give a fuck. Like I have enough trust in her that could be anybody. Everything always gotta. I don't worry about stuff like that. It's other things in life to worry about.
Mm-hmm.
But I have known people, couples, to go as far as to write the phone company or call the provider and tell them that they lost the bill and they need to go over the bill and to get copies. Yes, sir.
I'm not doing all of that.
I've been through that.
You did it?
Oh, you have?
That's all I'm gonna say.
Or somebody phone?
Yeah.
Oh, you did it? Was looking at her phone?
No. I've had somebody pull up all of my shit.
Wow. Well, I know of another couple that happened to where the female called the company and had the company pull up all.
Listen, no, this is not only your phone records. This is all your text messages, everything in your whole history of life.
Yeah, I know.
Everything.
Listen, I know girlfriends who have done that. That is insane to me, because I feel like if you gotta go through all of that, if you gotta do all of this, just leave.
Yeah, it's
just
leave.
Because there is no trust there. Yeah.
And you don't go looking for things that may be there. Don't go looking for the smoke, because you're gonna find the fire. That's my philosophy on that one. Don't go looking for it. Because I know me. I'm gonna nut up if I find something. So I'm not gonna even go looking. So
nut up how though? Like that shit, when girls say that shit really it's funny to me. I'm like, what you going to nut up and do? Scream?
I mean, I don't know. You never know when that anger hit. It's like that emotional thing take over. What we were saying, how people cut you with words out of emotion. You never know. I never know what's gonna happen. I don't know what I would do, but I just feel like it will. If I've been taken to that point that I feel like I got to go looking for something, then I feel like I'm looking for something. So you're going in with that attitude anyway.
That's why I don't be understanding when people. I'm gonna nut up and I'm gonna cut up, I'm gonna act up, and I'm gonna say,
what the fuck does that mean?
We just talked about this.
You don't never know what it can mean.
No,
You just know that you're gonna act the fool.
I know, but you talked about this in the last segment, and you said, and people were saying, "Oh, be careful with your words because they whatever," and you never know how they might land. Like, people gotta be cool. People gotta be understanding like what they be saying. People can't say, "Oh, I'm a nut up" in one aspect, but if you say something to me crazy, I'm gonna cry. Like, make it make sense.
Well, that's the difference. We're saying words were cut.
Hold on.
Like I said,
Hold on, Katie. I just want to ask a question real quick because I'm not even supposed to be speaking in this segment, but I just want to ask a question real quick. So, when somebody violates your privacy, is there no recourse for their action?
I think it is. It should be.
Now, how you?
But what is the recourse?
You finding something that you ain't supposed to be looking at.
Yeah, you're right. Well, like I say, when you get into that energy to go looking, apparently there's a trust issue. When you get in there and you find what you're looking for.
All right, hold on, ladies. No, if you leave somebody in your crib, that's an amount of trust that you're giving them, right?
Yeah.
So now, if she goes through your shit, do you trust her now? Y'all want to talk about trust? now do I trust your motherfucking ass?
Like, and you know what? I agree with that. See somebody in your crib. While let's say I left somebody in my house to go to work, right?
Right.
And I'm out 9, 12 hours or whatever the case may be. I'm not locking things down and saying you can't use this, you can't go here, you can't. Like, I trust you on my shit. If you find something, then evidently you looking super crazy hard. And shit sometimes be things that could have been from prior situations or shit that you ain't even got no control of. Because if I had anything to hide, you wouldn't be in there. I think people understand that. They be looking at the surface and seeing a little surface dust and not knowing that, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But if you guys do all that shit, you need a fucking home.
So I see some of the comments. A lot of y'all been through that, huh? Wow. Well, I mean, I must admit I have been through that. But like I said, I used to leave mine on the counter anyway. I didn't have shit to hide. So I didn't care. But it did insult me that he went through my phone. Because I started thinking, okay, well, you must have something to hide since you think I got something to hide.
That's not true. That's a deflective message.
Is it now?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Y'all
always use that. Yeah, y'all always use that as a fucking excuse.
Yeah,
well, if you do this, it must be because you're doing something. Yeah. No, it's because I think you're a scheming, conniving bitch. That's why. Fucking sticking to bullshit.
Well, it must be because you want to do something.
No.
Listen, I'm not going to ask, but let me
agree with that, Katie, because as we talked about before, women create narratives all the time. So because you accuse me of something, does that mean you're doing it? So if you accuse me of having, talking to somebody or being interested in somebody else, does that mean you're necessarily talking to somebody else and interested in somebody else?
And see and that's my point. It's gonna raise that question when someone is accusing you of it. You're gonna wonder, okay, are you doing it?
So no, we do not wonder that. Only y'all crazy asses do that.
So my question,
not the truth. That is not the truth.
So
that is not always the truth.
Are y'all looking for somebody else? Y'all looking and entertaining somebody else? Because
no, it's not no.
But you just said that if they're looking through your phone, that's because they're doing something malicious as well.
Well, no, I say if it constantly happens, it's gonna make you like, well, if you don't trust me, why, and you're not doing anything, but they don't trust you. Now, I mean, I gotta say, I was blind to that, but part of that comes from experience. I found out later, the whole time you were cheating. And saying, but I was letting you look. So, I mean, I've heard of that happening. Like each say, T, that's not always necessarily the truth.